Hi there, welcome back to Reveal Works. I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Once again, I am going to inspire you to create this ideal body image. If you don't create it, you have nothing to aim at, you have nothing that you're working towards. This image becomes a cybernetic system. It's a cybernetic system. It's the psycho-cybernetic. Psychologically, you willingly create the ideal picture, the ideal outcome of how you would like to become. And the moment you lock this picture in, you see your body now has something to function or behave according to the picture. Built within every picture, there's also the behavior, which means built within that ideal outcome, that ideal body image of you, there's also the lifestyle that is going to come about to help you to maintain this picture into reality until you change the picture. You see, we live circumstances in our life like a movie scene. You have a circumstance right now, then you have a next one. But who creates the next one? How do you go from Egypt to Canaan? I don't want to be religious here because I am not. But if you have come as close to that, that's what it means. You can stay trapped in by this image that you have experienced and you're living in, or this body you're living in right now, or you can take this body from where it's at to where you want it to be, the ideal body image you want. You've got to see that. You've got to aspire to it. You've got to be excited about. Now, this is not just speech. This is not empty, shallow speech. This is reality. This is how we work from inside outside, from that inner picture. As you speak of it, as you talk about yourself in that way, that's what you become. You become what you say. You become what you think. Your thought, you're going to hold it in the hand. Meaning you are going to feed yourself with it. You are going to become it. And if you don't like this image, if you don't like the achievements you've made in 1 month, then you know what? Build another picture and then build another picture. But why not build the ideal picture? You say, but that's going to take a long time. Not so. Not so. You see how you shorten time. How do you create the quantum leap? According to the time that you put into building the picture and holding onto the picture, and you become one with it as if you are that person right now. Yeah, I am that person right now. I do look like that. I love myself that way. The quicker it comes, the quicker it becomes, which means this body is going to go through a transformation right underneath your eyes. Life is not created by force. Your body doesn't change by force. Science now shows that all you need to do is work out 7 minutes a day. So, what do you keep telling yourself? Here's what I would suggest. I would suggest that for you as a woman, this is what I have started doing. I have cellulitis on the back of my legs. I'm sure you probably do too. Very rare you find women that don't have cellulitis. Young and old, it really doesn't matter. What cellulitis is just fat that is protruding through this little mesh that is holding everything together. So cellulitis is something that just pushes through, and it shows in those little cells, that structure. So we don't like the structure. And why don't we like that structure? Because somebody decided in the universe to say, that does not look good. So you see how that idea can keep you trapped and not loving yourself. It's just an idea with an image. An idea with an image. You see how that image now has become your problem. So how do you let go of an image? You build a new one. You cannot fix the present model. You've got to build a new one. This is how you let go of the old model. But here's the thing, in the present moment, you can look at yourself and you can create an image where this body part that you reject in you, you imagine someone loving it. You can imagine yourself loving it. You can imagine yourself seeing, look at your leg and say, wow, I love you. I really, really love you. Louise Hay used to say that, right? Look in the mirror and say, I really, really love you. That works, by the way. I've done it a few times in my life, and it truly works. In the course of 2 or 3 days, you become a new person. Like the light goes on, and life is different. All of a sudden, something happens to the brain. And so you can look, you create an image act, an act in your imagination where you look at your body part and you say, I love you. I do love you. You know, why am I rejecting you? I love you. And you say that until you feel or fuse one with the body. Because right now you're divided. You don't love your body. Your body is somewhere and your mind is somewhere else. You've got to bring them together. Or you can imagine your partner looks at that body part, as I have done a few days ago, and I have imagined my partner, right, kissing me on the back of my legs and telling me, wow, you are so beautiful. And you know, I relax in hearing that, because someone exists out there that loves me just as I am, that is not overcome by the idea that you have to look a certain way. That man is not overcome by this idea, you have to be like this. That is a man that has not been overcome by that. You have. You have imprisoned yourself here, but that man is not prisoned by that. And so that's why men, they don't care if you have cellulitis or not, unless they're shallow and they don't know who they are, their purpose, and how they create reality. So you imagine your partner loving that part of you. And what you love, you cannot hate. What you accept, you can't reject. You cannot reject and accept at the same time, right? You've got to make up your mind. And so if you don't love it, see yourself loving it or see your partner loving it. Why? Because in the moment when you look in the mirror and you see the cellulitis, that image has to be overcome by this other one. So what does it mean? You need to spend more time into building this image and imprinting it into your subconscious mind. We're not seeing life through the physical eyes, we're seeing life through the image. So if you build that image, not only that will become a reality, one day your partner, you'll be with your face down on your bed and your partner kisses the back of your legs and says, wow, you are so beautiful. And in that moment, your eyes are going to be open and say, wow, I have done this within. Because what you do within, it will be done on the outside. So that is when you will say, wow, there is somebody that loves it. Why is it that I have been hating my cellulitis? Okay? So what you reject can be loved. If you can see the love instead of the rejection, we need to shift. We need to make that shift or change or quantum leap. And the way to create quantum leaps in your life is to change the picture. That's it. That is it. Because pictures come to reality, not what you're wishing for, not what you're saying without imagining. The imagination is in the soul. So if you don't operate out of your soul because you're a soul, you are malfunctioning. You need troubleshooting. So this is what I'm doing through this channel. I troubleshoot you as a woman to come into your alignment of your thought, image, and speech. You've got to be one. You've got to be whole. You've got to love yourself. And if you can't love yourself, see someone outside of you loving you. But you've got to see the image because we see images on the outside. You don't love yourself because you keep adopting this idea that nobody loves cellulitis. Well, guess what? There is somebody that does. And you know what? Loves it out of this world. It will love it out of you. It will love your rejection out. It will eliminate that rejection. But first you must eliminate it yourself. How? Build a picture of a man loving the back of your legs. Build an image of you loving your legs. Over and over and over and over again. And every time you look in the mirror and every time you put a dress, this image has to be stronger because you must be stronger inside. That image must be stronger on the inside than the image that your mirror is showing you right now. That's it. This is it. This is how you raise into your self-worth and self-confidence. You build a new model, you build a new image, you build a new reality. All right, so this is, again, many minutes into the video, but I love this. This is what I teach every day. Let's work on the back of our arms. We're going to go 20. So I start at the bottom and I bring myself up. 1. I don't do anything mechanical. I'm in the present moment. And I am aware that I am lifting the upper body with the back of my arms. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I feel as if this was done half mechanical and half on purpose and consciously. The reason for that is because I kept seeing myself someplace else. I was in my imagination, I was someplace else right now. I was not present in the moment. So that is how you're supposed to do your exercises, being present in the moment. and be aware, because what you're aware of, that's where your focus or energy or power or work starts to happen. Okay? So it's not by force, it's by your own awareness that life has created. So let's work on the abs and stay in the present moment. We're going to do 20 reps, pulsate at the top for 3 and come back. I am going to count the first 2 or 3 and then I will allow you to count your own. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. It's not about keeping up with me. It's about you doing the exercise and getting used to a routine. And being present in the moment. Keep your focus on the abdomen, because where your focus goes, energy goes, and where your energy goes, that's what grows. Okay, this is 10. Okay, this was 20. Turn to the side, whatever side you find yourself on. Bend the lower knee, point the toes down. Let's do this controlled, focused, and aware of the body area that we're working on, so we get the best benefit out of this time, okay? Remember, time has nothing to do with it. Everything has to do with where you are in the present moment and what you're doing. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring the knee in and out, controlled, and push back. So you're not coming forward, you're pushing back, okay? You tighten the glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You should feel it by now. 16 in the glutes. 17, 18, 19, 20. I could feel it all around my hip and the glute area. Okay, like in the middle of the glute and the hip actually right here, and middle to upper glute. All right, bring yourself up. We're going to stretch the body. You want to have mobility in your joints. As I've mentioned before, we are working on a specific menu for the joints. We're going to bring that out to you when we have it ready. Okay, so laying down, bend the knee, stretch the upper leg, toes down, start from the top, come down 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring the knee in and out. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, wow, 20. I went fast through that. I hope you can keep up. Be conscious of the moves you're making. It'll cause you to live in the present moment, because in the present moment, there is all there is. This is when you create at all times. So the results happen now. They don't happen tomorrow. They happen in the present moment. Okay, we're going to work on the thighs and the glutes. And the best exercise for me, what I have found, is to stand up and do those exercises over and over and over again. At one point, we're going to introduce weights, because it's not by jumping up and down, it's actually using resistance that causes the build of muscle, and obviously the correct diet. But for now, we're going to focus on building the muscle without weight. That is why I teach you how to use the weight of your body to be in the present moment to build the muscle without having to use anything outside of you, okay? Left leg in front, come down. As you come up, squeeze the glutes and go down again. We're going to do 15 exercises on each leg. So here we go. We start at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Push up, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15, squeeze the glutes. Okay, switch the leg, right leg in front, left leg in the back. I'm probably going to turn around for this one, left leg in the back, okay? I'm gonna start at the bottom, where we're starting at the top and we go down to the bottom. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I have noticed changes in my body just by doing these simple exercises. What you should feel right now is the front of your legs really being worked on, the back of your legs, the glutes, the abs, and the back of your arm. These are my main areas of concern. We're gonna mix up the exercises later, but right now, I've seen changes. So we're going to stick with these exercises. The secret, as I said, success, it's built in the present moment in small increments. So celebrate your success today. The fact that you are building an ideal body image, you know how to work with the mind, you understand life is from within, so without. And when I say from within, from that image. From that image. That's what it means, from within. From within the image. From within the soul, from within the heart. From love. I want you to do everything out of love, not by force. Not because a fitness instructor tells you, do this and push this. No. Love your body. Love the image you're building. And as God said, it is good. You should tell yourself, the image I'm building, it's good. I'm the one that's supposed to say it's good. Not you. Me. As I look upon the creation of this image, this is good. This is good for me. Okay? So thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Like, share, subscribe, invite your friends, and know that this channel obviously is teaching you how to have a quantum leap, not just in your physical appearance, but also in your life overall. You can use the same principles in every area of your life. All right? Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye now.